That's fine. I'll just cut this part out.
Okay, we're good. All right. 3, 2, 1. Welcome, friends. Hold on. Is it fans or friends? I feel like he switches it up. Welcome, fans.
I
welcome,
feel like it says friends.
I think it's friends.
Yeah, that sounds more normal than welcome, fans.
All right. Mark it. 3, 2. Welcome, friends, to the PW Fan. The PW Fan is a podcast created by fans for the fans. Redo that.
Fiends.
The fiends. Holy shit. This is why I'm not the one that's supposed to do this. All right. Right, 3,
Welcome,
2,
fiends.
1. Welcome, friends, to the PW Fan. The PW Fan is a podcast created by fans for the fans, and we appreciate you listening to episode 189. I'm your host, the architect of pro wrestling podcast, Andy.
I'm also host of No Sun Wrestling Indie fan and football lover, Jeremy.
And our third co-host, Tim, will join us in a little bit. Before then, if you want to subscribe to us or follow us on any social media, all across the board, it's at the PW Fan. We mainly use TikTok and Instagram, but if you want to follow us on the other things just to help us out, that's fine too. Yeah. But definitely subscribe to us on YouTube
TikTok as well.
Yeah.
Going forward.
All right, let's get into today. Today we're going to be talking about, obviously, Crown Jewel
Wrestling.
and Perth. Obviously wrestling, yes. Crown Jewel and Perth. Wrestle Dream is coming up, so in AEW we're going to be talking about the road to that, and maybe one particular thing outside of WWE and AEW. So let's get started with that. The Hardys, Bound for Glory, the Dudleys.
Yeah.
Do you think they knew that? Okay, so for the fans and the listeners, maybe the listeners aren't fans, all right? Maybe this is catching us for the first time. TNA's Bound for Glory happened. I do know Mike Santana became the TNA champion.
He did.
He beat Trick Williams from NXT.
That was actually pretty cool.
I think that was the main event. But earlier, we had the Hardys in a TLC match, right, against the Dudleys.
Yeah, which is crazy to say.
Do they
the
call
Dudleys,
them the Dudleys,
and the
or do
Hardys.
they just call them Team 3D and TNA? I don't remember.
I thought it was. That was probably Team 3D.
Yeah, and the Hardy Boys aren't the Hardy Boys; they're the Hardys.
They're the Hardy
Outside
old
WWE.
man.
Yeah, the Hardy Men. So I've yet to watch the match. Jeremy, did you get a chance to?
I've seen clips of the match so far. I'm
I've
gonna
seen the
go
old
back
spot
and
of Jeff.
watch. He also like the table spot. I think he did the swanton onto Devon. Because it was basically like Devon was on two tables. He was on the back table, and Jeff was jumping off towards the back table, and his legs hit the back table, and like the rest of his body hit the first table.
God. So yeah, I believe the Hardys won, right? And
yes,
in the end, when they were, it's kind of like reminiscent of Taker and Triple H after the Hell in a Cell with Shawn. It's like end of an era kind of situation.
Yeah.
But the Dudleys are in the ring with the Hardys. Dudleys take off their boots and hand them to the Hardys. I want to know, do you think the Hardys knew that the Dudleys were retiring? Bully Ray. Like, Dudleys are done.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, like, I feel that's a good thing.
I mean, it's tough.
I
feel like the Hardys, if not this year, it's next year.
I was going to say the same thing. I was like, because like how when Matt gets up from the ground and his legs, or the bow knees, I think they call them. But they're so bad now.
He's trying.
He's trying. I mean, they're both still like probably doing actually pretty good for their age and stuff. But
I mean,
Jeff,
so the Dudleys gave them their boots. They were. It looked like to me that all four men were crying and hugging, and it was weird to see Jeff cry. Sure. Jeff was definitely crying. I could see.
Yeah, he's not usually like the emotional person. Like
that's what I'm saying. He usually doesn't even cut promos.
Yeah,
the man doesn't really talk or show that much emotion.
Yeah.
So as a fan of both these teams, but especially the Hardys, like the Dudleys are always like they're cool, But like without the Dudleys and Edge and Christian, would we have liked the Hardys as much? I don't know. It's kind of like they're tied together kind of thing.
Yeah, I always feel like the Dudleys, as great as they were and everything, I would say they always needed like an Edge or Christian or the Hardys with them.
And the Hardys same, and the Edge and Christian same. They always needed one of the
like
other
they.
two.
That's why they all worked so well in that tag team era.
Yeah. So I do want to get around to watching that at some point, at least just that match.
Yeah. They also the TNA also, I think it was their highest like attended event in North America.
Looked a bigger arena, man.
It was like just about 8,000 people, but for them, like in North America, that's like one of their biggest. So that's still nice to see that TNA can do that.
So anything else outside of WWE to talk about? There were some layoffs, I think. Sexy BJ Ray got let go.
Yeah.
I watch LFG. I think I'm like the only person in the world that watches LFG.
I think so.
I'm
I don't think.
viewer.
Yeah, I don't think there's
He wasn't great.
too much else.
He wasn't good. He didn't take it seriously. He really didn't.
You're so into it right now.
It's over. I mean, season 2's done. We have a new people. The guy wanted to win from season 1, the runner up. He's now he won this year.
He won season 2.
Yeah. It was him and the guy. Well, you don't watch NXT really. Jasper Troy. He has the chain.
Yeah.
It was like Ricky Starks. Ricky Saints was his first opponent.
Yeah. I still get. I can't. It's like it takes me a second to call.
Dude, NXT's fun. It's good again. It's not like the beginning days of 2.0. I swear, man. Okay, so let's just get into AEW first.
Well, I do have a WWE thing, but I guess I can wait until we talk about Cena. So, because there was somebody said something in an interview that people could take a certain way about Cena.
Did the Pebble say something?
Yeah, it was about the Pebble.
He ain't the Rock right now, man. He's the Pebble.
He's the Pebble. His last movie.
He said, "I have some control, but ultimately it's up to John."
Yeah, I'm like, so no,
you're gonna make yourself his last opponent.
I told you.
Shut up.
His last movie.
And I'm not mad at it though either. If they can't get Edge, who would you rather have be his last opponent?
Yeah, I don't know.
Mark that. Hold on.
You can barely hear it, Andy.
She's not gonna bark out here while I do this. Ugh. Sorry, my dog was barking out there, and I'm like, absolutely not.
It's fine.
Not while
you cannot really hear.
I can hear it though.
Yeah, I know.
I can hear it, and it's like loud. Okay, you ready?
Yeah, I'll mark it. Yep.
So yeah, we brought it up. Just talk about it.
Mm-hmm. You just want to talk about it? Okay.
Yeah,
so
you can just talk about it.
Rock
we're already kind of
did.
talking.
Yeah, The Rock did. I forgot the podcast name, but the Kelsey Brothers podcast, and they basically were talking a little bit about wrestling and everything, and then talking about Cena and his last match. And The Rock goes like, "I may have a tiny bit of influence on who he faces." And they all were like, "Oh,
but not me, not Triple H, but Cena really has he's earned that. He's earned that." But let me ask you, who, if not The Rock and if not Edge? My option was finally slays the Beast, but
but they're not
or Dom get the Intercontinental, retire finally as a Grand Slam champion. He's done everything but Intercontinental. He just skipped that line.
Yeah. I was thinking that one probably would be best because I feel like it's a new talent as well, and I feel like that's what Cena would. He talks at least. That's what he wants to do with younger talent on the way out. Yeah, it's like going to be kind of ironic if he faces Brock Lesnar, and then who's he going to face next? Or he faced AJ Styles, and then he faced I don't know.
I want Cena in War Games. That's what I want. I want him at War Games.
War Games,
never done the match. I want a stacked Roman, Punk, Cena,
But after Raw, like I don't think that's where it's going.
I haven't watched Raw. I only watched the first segment.
I heard
today's
about something.
I mean, I know. I know.
Impact on the heel side.
I know what happened. I guess it was at the end.
It was at the end.
Okay. I know what happened. That got spoiled. Yeah. Hello, Timothy.
Tim.
I have arrived.
We didn't even get into any of the shows yet.
Good. All right.
What do you think about the Rock saying that he has a tiny bit of influence?
In Cena's last opponent.
Yeah, in the last opponent.
That's what I said on a podcast with the Kelsey brothers.
And now we're thinking it's going to be Rock and Cena at the last match.
If it can't be Edge, isn't The Rock the next best choice?
I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't think it's going to be Rock. I don't think.
Does he conquer the beast for the first time ever?
No, I think he might help broker the deal for Edge.
You know what I was saying?
And Edge is on a contract.
I was saying,
not gonna rest.
I don't think he is.
You know what they should do? And I brought this up to Tim. A one night only trade superstar with the AEW. AJ goes to AEW, faces like Omega. You don't need a story. Yeah. And then Edge.
With an Edge and
you know? I mean, it would be cool. I don't think it's going to happen. That's what I was telling Andy.
No, Tony Khan says he's been writing AEW since he was 12.
Okay.
Well. That's what he said this past week. So I've been writing AEW. I was like playing with the action figure. I just want to...
Oh, speaking of cool parts of AEW, I talked to Bryce. He came in for his beard trim. And I said, hey, how's your hand? And he's he's like, it's good, man. It's good. But I did not know that they were going to go that crazy with the match.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, he's like, those gloves and everything that I had on are pretty protective.
Like,
but he's like, I didn't know that they were going to go like that, that gnarly with thumbtacks. Yeah. So that was cool. And Bryce is so cool, dude. Like, he's always like so, first of all, he's very respectful, very nice to me. He's always kind to me. He waves to me. He doesn't treat me like I'm like a weirdo mark or anything. But no, dude, like he was super cool. He just was like, yeah, it was crazy. And,
oh, dude, what was CM Punk like?
No, I didn't say that. I definitely didn't say any of that. But
does Jack Perry suck as much as I thought?
No, okay. Well, I didn't do any. Nope. Sorry, Bryce. Didn't do anything that.
My brother is wondering.
I think he gets the gist after you just said it. But no, like I just was like, how was your hand? And he was like, oh, those gloves that I had on were pretty good. But yeah, just very interesting, very cool.
Yeah.
All right, cynical Andy, are you ready to get back to the podcast?
Yes.
Andy's all of a sudden being very cynical. What is that?
What is that? All right, Dynamite. What is that? It's weird. What is that? Opening promo, Dynamite this week. I think it was it Title Tuesday?
Title Tuesday, yes, because it's on a Tuesday instead of Wednesday.
Yeah. All right, Hangman and Samoa face to face in the opening segment. Hangman thanked Joe for helping with the Death Riders to help Hangman get the title off of him. But he warned Joe that he wouldn't let him take the title at Wrestle Dream. And then Joe would call Paige a fraud, saying that Paige only won his title because of the outside help from the Ops. So that's how the show opened. We had a street fight with the Hurt Syndicate and the Demand. If you don't know, the Demand is Ricochet, Toa Leona, and Bishop Khan, a.k.a. the Gates of Agony. So there was a street fight with them. This included MVP.
Called me in high school.
Yeah.
The Gates of Agony.
Oh my God. The Hurt Syndicate, after sending their
take that as you will.
They sent their opponents through tables out and used outside weapons, and they secured the win in the end. We had Jurassic Express's first match back together against some guys on.
I don't know if you said that right.
I think Jurassic Express.
I think it's the plural. It's just Express.
But it was their first, the Jurassic Express first match back.
The Jurassic Express first match
Expresses.
Back.
Yeah, I think
Jurassic
both can be
Express.
right. This is why the English language in America is fucked.
The English?
Because, like it could work either way.
The English. They won. They won pretty decisively. They were attacked afterwards by the Bucks, who came out of the crowd to hit Perry with a microphone. Bucks laid out a challenge to Jurassic Express for Wrestle Dream. It's kind of an old rivalry, I feel like.
Rivalry.
And then Marco Stunt came out and said fun size. Then we had the Kyle versus Kyle TNA title match. Kyle Fletcher versus Kyle O'Reilly. Fletcher would land some sheer drop brainbusters and retain the title. After the match, Lance Archer attacked O'Reilly. The conglomeration would intervene, and a match with Fletcher and Mark Briscoe for the TNT title was announced for Wrestle Dream. That's why I said in the beginning of the podcast that we're on the way to it. We're on the road to Wrestle Dream. TBS title open challenge: Mercedes Moné versus.
I feel like people believed you back then. You didn't need to be like, "This is why you said it, guys."
Yeah, in 2016, I would have been like, "Hell yeah," or whatever. 2020, I would have been like, "Hell yeah." Now I'm like,
like, what a stinker. Speaking of, Mercedes Moné wrestled. She faced Lacey Lane. Monet issued an Oprah challenge and said preferably a Floridian. Lacey Lane, who was released from WWE along with her tag team partner earlier this year, she used to be known as Kaden Carter, answered the challenge and made her AEW debut. I believe she had debuted in Ring of Honor before this. Monet
Ring of Honor.
Ring of Dude, what is that? What is that?
What is that?
Mercedes Moné ultimately.
And he's talking about some sort of speech impediment.
What is that?
What is
Mercedes Moné ultimately retained by using her finisher, the Monet Maker. We good? Making fun of
it? We're good. Sorry.
What is that?
Made myself laugh for a second.
Then we have the Double Jeopardy Tag Eliminator. These fucking names. Brodita versus Okada and Takeshita. We'll talk about Takeshita in a minute outside of this match, but Brodita faced them where the victory gives a tag title. The victors would get a tag title opportunity. Since Brodita lost the titles, right? To who did they lose the titles to?
They didn't lose it, did they?
I thought they did.
I didn't think they did.
What is that? Tension.
No more Tucker on the show. Good God.
There was tension between Okada and Takeshita during the match.
I overdid it in the beginning. I regret it now.
Okada tagged himself in, hit the Rainmaker on Bandito, and got the pin. With the win, Okada and Takeshita earned a tag team title shot at Wrestle Dream. Jeremy, you want to talk about Takeshita?
Oh yeah, he won the New Japan World title.
Andy.
Come on, you're the indie wrestling lover. You're the indie wrestling lover guy.
Andy took a big ass sip as soon as you were done answering. He just left us all hanging. He was like, "I'm thirsty. I need some."
I'm thirsty.
I forget.
Who takes down? Oh, he beat Zack Sabre Jr.
Oh, okay.
I'm like waiting for Andy to reply as he has a coffee mug like at a 90-degree angle up to his
I'm like, who'd he beat,
Jer? Just palms it too.
It's a big mug, all right. Big mug.
It is a big mug. What you got in there today? Is it coffee?
Coffee.
Are you working on schoolwork?
Coffee.
No. Orange Cassidy faced Pac during the match. During the match, Darby Allin appeared. He chained Pac's foot to the railing and tried to interfere. Orange Cassidy capitalized by rolling Pac up for a pinfall victory. And after the match, though, the Death Riders came out to confront Cassidy and Darby Allin. Of course, in typical AEW fashion, they had to push it over the edge. So Darby Allin would produce a Molotov cocktail and threaten to throw it. AEW security intervened, thankfully. Tackled Darby.
Thankfully, nobody was burned alive.
Tackled Darby before he could light it.
Stop the incident.
And the show ended in chaos, as my notes say. Show ended in chaos.
Show ended in chaos.
Andy's AI notes were like the show.
They're like, that's enough. That's enough.
All right, quickly, let's go through Collision.
Hit me.
Ibushi, Josh Alexander. In the finish, Ibushi fell off the turnbuckles to the floor. This was weird. Fell off the turnbuckles to the floor while Alexander lost balance. Referee counted him out. 10 count. When the bell rang, you could see Alexander going, what the fuck happened? So did Ibushi actually get hurt?
Interesting.
He did, yeah.
You know what's weird about guys like Ibushi and like Cedric Alexander? It's like the two of them.
Josh Alexander.
No, I'm just saying like two guys that you just hear me out.
I know they look alike.
No, that's not what I'm. Okay, careful. That's not what I'm saying.
Twins.
But what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
Is a guy like Ibushi, like, dude, he's in one of my favorite matches ever. You know,
the Cruiserweight.
Yes, with Cedric.
Yeah,
but then all of a sudden it's like here he is on Collision. You know, it's like it's just a weird dynamic. I'm like, dude, this guy's literally in one of my top 5 matches maybe of all time.
I know. Like, well, it's Cedric Alexander for me because during that whole Cruiserweight Classic, like he was one of the top guys. Like he got signed from that, and then nothing like at all happened with him.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It is weird.
And I'm like, that's one of my favorite matches, and now you barely do anything.
I remember. I remember.
Member berries.
I texted Andy and I was like,
"Remember Star Wars?"
I don't know if Andy remembers, but I was literally like, "Dude, you gotta watch this match, man." I was like, "It's one of the best matches I've ever seen." I was like freaking out.
Andy, easy.
Super mom.
What you got in there?
Coffee.
Coffee.
Wheezy. Yeah, and the fact Tim's daughter does it, and it's so funny.
What, coffee?
Yeah. Coffee. All right. Go to Ibushi, Josh Alexander. Yeah, Ibushi fell off. Afterwards, Don Callis used Ibushi as an example of what happens when you mess with his fan.
Yeah, he fell off.
Yeah, whatever. He got injured. Mark Davis returned, attacked Ibushi. Kenny Omega showed up with a trash can to clear the ring. Backstage, Jack Perry tried making peace with Kenny Omega, and Omega was skeptical about it. He ended up saying that Perry could prove his loyalty, I guess, next week on Dynamite.
And Dynamite.
Harley Cameron confesses that she was... Bring the move. Dynamite. Harley confessed that she was rejected from the women's tag tournament by Mercedes Moné. Statlander declined to team with her, but she's saying that she needed to focus on her own path. There was a backstage attack from the Triangle of Madness to Jamie Hayter and Queen Aminata as retaliation.
Name.
And then
throw that out there. The Triangle of Madness.
The main event was FTR and Megan Bayne teaming up against Jet Speed and Willow Nightingale, mixed trios tag. With the referee distracted by Stokely, Penelope Ford hit the Doomsday device on Willow to give Bayne the win, but afterwards, Harley Cameron ran out to help Willow. Possible tag team for this women's tournament that's happening. For the first ever AEW Women's Tag Team Championship.
Who's the one that used to say it like that?
I thought it was Lillian. Was it Lillian?
There's been so many over the years. So I mean,
no, it was the guy, right?
Dude, no, Tim does not pay attention to announcers at all. When he saw the girl that does the announcing for WWE, he was like, "Who the fuck is this?"
I liked the girl that was a Cornette fan, but even though she felt like Cornette didn't like her.
Well, before Alicia Taylor, who's doing it now, it was Ricochet's wife.
Yes, that's who I liked.
JoJo?
She
Samantha Irvin.
JoJo was Bray Wyatt's wife.
Ricochet's wife was Samantha.
Oh, you said Ricochet. Never mind, sorry.
No, yeah. So Samantha Irvin, I really liked her. She was good. Yeah. She's the one that cried when Cody won the title.
But she didn't say "Chia."
Champion. Chia.
There's that guy on the commentary used to do the Smackdowns when
Yeah,
it was like Edge.
It was Tony Chimmel.
Yes, yeah, because he had that voice crack when he did Edge's Rated R Superstar.
The Smackdown's main event. No, dude, he was awesome. I liked him too.
All right, Raw. Roman Reigns open up the show.
Now get to cause the judge from my generation. They got to bring that song back.
Roman open up the show.
Basically just put all the intro songs back to the original ones that they had.
Just
dude, give me Beautiful People for SmackDown. Yes. Give me that song.
Light the Fuse for Dynamite.
Yeah.
And what was the Raw song?
Now get to good.
No one knows the name, all right? My generation.
Or you could do the old Raw song before that, which was like hooya 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 hooya. It's just like them walking through like a parking garage.
Roman Reigns opened up the show. Bronson Reed interrupts and challenges Roman to an Australian street fight at Crown Jewel. Oh, yeah. Roman would accept, and Roman closed the segment with 2 Superman punches.
Guys, I just sang that whole song and realized it was the SmackDown song, not the.
Oh All right, we had Maxine Dupree versus Becky Lynch. Lynch attacked ringside using the Prime bottle and steel steps. Lynch taunted the crowd and got counted out. Dupree actually ended up winning, and later Becky Lynch was seen upset that Maxine, of all people, beat her. We had a CM Punk promo. This is interesting. This was fun. This blurred the line of our. Yeah, I was like, is he? I said, is he getting mad that he's bringing up AJ Lee? Like, I couldn't tell. So Punk cut a promo about Seth Rollins.
Ever.
I got it. Punk cut a promo about Seth Rollins, the World Heavyweight Champion. LA Knight interrupts, claiming he's more focused, and he said, "Who in this ring has never, ever, not ever lost to Seth Rollins?" And then CM Punk goes, "Probably the same guy that's never, never, not ever, ever won a World Heavyweight Championship."
And this was a great burn, and I'm sure it wasn't. It just is probably a funny coincidence, but it just made me think of that interview that CM Punk did on the red carpet, where that guy was like,
he's like,
do you think you'll ever come back to WWE? He's like,
never.
Not ever, ever, ever.
Do you think that's why LA Knight said it?
Yeah, like I don't know, but it did seem like there was some sort of connection there. It made me
That's
laugh.
funny.
Jey Uso came out when his music hit. You know, sometimes I'm like, do they know that the camera's on them, or are they always working, brother? Because they Punk seemed to say something to LA Knight as soon as Jay's music hit.
I think they're working because you don't know when you don't know it.
But when Punk came back with that line, LA Knight was like, okay, like good one.
I think it was a little jousting.
I mean, both of those guys are good enough to do that. Go back and forth out of the script.
Yeah, we parry and joust.
But Jey Uso came out and threw his hat in the ring, not literally, but he wants his World Heavyweight Championship back. So they're all going to Robbins. All right. After a video package for Rhodes and Rollins confronted Heyman about what happens if he loses that crown jewel. Heyman kept trying to dodge the question. Rollins asked him why he chose himself over Roman to be the leader of this group. Then meanwhile, Jay and Jimmy had a backstage dispute over loyalty, and Roman told Jimmy that sometimes helping your brother means stepping aside.
Stepping aside.
AJ Styles, Dragon Lee, and Penta teamed up against the Judgment Day. Styles hit the Styles Clash on McDonough for the win, but afterwards, AJ got on the announcement table and said his rivalry with John Cena doesn't need a story. It's already epic, and that they're going to lay it all on the line.
This got me pumped when he was like, the story.
We don't need no story. Story writes itself.
It's me, it's John, and the gay community.
The three of us in the ring together.
I like how your and I brain literally thought the same exact thing at the same time.
We're brothers.
Brothers.
Main event was CM Punk and LA Knight against the Usos.
I feel like Jeremy even knew where it was going to go. It was just feeling that way.
He's done 189 episodes with us. I would hope so.
Yeah. Anytime AJ's voice could bring up.
If you start hitting that southern accent with the AJ, you know where it's going.
It's coming out soon.
CM Punk and LA Knight teamed up to take on the Usos. Usos worked overnight early. I think he was in the ring for a little while. Punk got tagged in.
I thought you said worked overnight, like overnight.
No, over LA. Punk got tagged in. Momentum shifted. Jey Uso hit a spear on Punk. Punk recovered with a go to sleep. As soon as he hit the go to sleep, Knight blind tagged in, pinned Jey. So I can't tell if they're gonna have a feud, LA Knight and Punk, or not. But that was Raw.
I think if it's Punk and LA Knight, that'd be a good feud, especially on the mic.
All
right.
You said Mike, and my brain went Dynamite. You said Mike, my brain went Dynamite. Smackdown.
He's just singing. He's singing into the next
segment.
Sings the Dynamite song, and then he's like, all right, SmackDown's next.
The show began with a Crown Jewel hype video. Cody Rhodes came out, cut a promo about his rivalry with Seth Rollins. Hey, did you guys know that the Royal Rumble's in Saudi Arabia?
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Tim's like, I'm out. Talking about the Saudis.
Tim left. He's like, fuck this.
Yeah.
That means they get, what do you say, Survivor
Rumble
Series?
this year coming up, and then in 2027 they get WrestleMania.
Why?
I told them, I said,
Tim, I can't hear you.
He just kept talking and talking.
He did.
And talking. And I keep
See, that's what happens when you bring up Saudi Arabia.
I'm glad my mic's not picking up. I can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop.
This is all staying in.
Good. Let the fans smell.
Are you kidding me right now?
What I miss?
I said we're keeping all this in, by the way. Tim, I'm just letting you know. But this is, Andy, just say what you said before.
I said I keep farting. I said I can't stop, won't stop. And he's like, this is all staying in. I said, let the fans smell.
Ah.
What is that? No, I was hoping you guys were gonna hear it though, but you ready for SmackDown?
No, I was before you brought it up that last time. I was gonna finish off with one more. I was gonna say it's a good American pay-per-view. Bringing overseas, paying a
American
lot of money
company
for
in
it.
Saudi. What is that? Oh shit!
All right, we're all done.
No, I said Tim heard Saudi and was like, "I'm out." And that's when your screen went going.
Yeah.
No, it is weird. Honestly, I thought it was weird that Crown Jewel was in Australia. I was like, I'm just used to it being in Saudi Arabia. I just thought it's like tradition.
That's true. Yeah. There's also never mind.
SmackDown opened up with a Crown Jewel hype video. Cody Rhodes came out, cut a promo about his rivalry.
Jeremy's like, all right, you know what? Never mind.
Speaking of matches you used to like, Tim, Sami Zayn had a U.S. Open Challenge versus Shinsuke.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that NXT match?
Well, yeah, but I did not see this match.
You didn't see it? Oh,
No.
This match.
So Nakamura answered the challenge. Is he back now to his babyface gimmick? Is that what I got out of this? He's back.
That's what everyone was thinking too, because he got his music back too.
So as Nakamura set up for the Kinshasa, he was pulled out by Kinshasa. He was pulled out by someone in a hoodie, which stopped the match, and it was revealed that Tama Tonga is back from injury, but he was wearing that Gorillas of Destiny war paint. And so the MFT attacked Zayn and Nakamura, all of them wearing the war paint. So they brought that Bullet Club stuff to here. It was there, and now it's here.
And now it is here.
All right. After the open challenge match, backstage, Chelsea Green offered Stephanie Vaquer a spot in the group, her secret Hervis, which Vaquer declined.
Her secret Hervis.
That's what Chelsea calls it.
Hervis? What is that?
That's what she calls it.
I don't even mean it like, what is that? I mean, like, what is that?
That's her group. Piper Niven and Alba Fire are in suits, and they are her secret Hervis because she was the first ever women's open or women's U.S. champion.
Hervis?
Yeah. It's been like this for months, too.
I'm behind on that.
Officer Doofy reporting for duty. Cody Rhodes was confronted by
room.
Get out of my room!
They got a new scary movie coming out apparently, like 25 years.
Dude, I'm about it. It was too many at one time, and then like I'm all for it.
They took a 15-year break.
Yeah,
they got a lot to work with though now.
A lot.
All right, backstage, Cody Rhodes was confronted by Jacob Fatu. Fatu threatened to come after Rhodes' title. Drew McIntyre would attack Fatu from behind, and Nick Aldis later booked McIntyre versus Fatu on a future SmackDown.
Fatu.
The Wyatts retained their titles against the Street Profits. Afterwards, the MFTs, again Solo's faction, confronts the Wyatts. And so maybe we're gonna have a little group versus group, and then the main event was the last War Games. The main event was Aleister Black versus Damian Priest, Last Man Standing.
Classic.
Aleister Black, Damian Priest, Last Man Standing. It was a weapon heavy match. Fighting was inside outside the ring.
Weapon heavy. That's some AI bullshit.
It's a
right
weapon
there.
heavy match. Well, not every Last Man Standing though uses weapons. Yes, it does.
Who says weapon heavy?
AI.
GPT.
Far in.
Weapon heavy.
Let's see what else ChatGPT said. Priest slammed Black.
It was foreign object heavy.
Priest slammed Black through the commentary table via Razor's Edge. Zelina Vega appeared mid-match, pleading with Priest to stop. The distraction allowed Black to throw a fireball and hit the Black Mass. I could not believe they brought the fireball to WWE, though. It was much better than Jericho's, I will say. It was way better than Jericho's.
Jericho's was like a magic trick.
For the old school fans, though, what you need to watch is Hulk Hogan trying to throw the fireball into the Ultimate Warrior's eyes, but then he accidentally does it to himself, so he blows it up in his own face. And he's like running around the ring. Dude, Halloween Havoc 1997, one of the funniest matches ever. Go watch it.
Aleister Black wins, and Zelina...
It's either 98 or 97. But
Zelina is Aleister's husband, and she's now aligned with him. So that's cool that they've never done that before.
Yeah. I like how you're just like, Zelina is Aleister's husband or wife, and then they're together now.
Zelina is Aleister's husband, and Aleister is Zelina's wife.
Dude,
yes.
You can do whatever you want now, you know? Whatever's good for them.
It's Bente e Cinco. It's Venke e Cinco.
I don't know. What are you saying to me right now?
What does Stephanie McMahon say?
Oh, no. Buenos no chase.
Buenos no chase.
And then she like makes the teeth.
Buenos no chase.
It's like that meme when it's like white people at the Mexican restaurant.
Yeah. Dude, her face is perfect for that.
Yeah.
All right, now we're at Crown Jewel, gentlemen. They did do a kickoff show the day before.
So you get all the bigger girls.
AJ says he's retiring next year.
Yep.
He says, I'm getting old, and what do you say? He still wants to.
It's part making me sad.
He doesn't want to look old in the ring. Basically, is what he was saying.
Yeah,
which is bullshit. No offense.
He said there comes a time in a man's life when he needs to provide for his family, and then there comes a time he needs to be there for his family.
I'm just saying you looked. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just saying you looked amazing in that match against
Amazing.
John. Like, come on, dude. He's acting like he's like breaking.
Wait, Tim, how did he look?
He's like a dinosaur. Amazing.
Amazing. let me ask you, who would you want to be AJ's final opponent in WWE?
Well, now that he's had the match with Cena,
Finn.
I hate to say this.
Finn.
Tim's gonna say The Rock or Brock.
Either Finn or Jericho.
I'll throw you another one.
Finn.
They haven't had a singles match yet. Punk.
I don't want that to be.
Jericho was AJ's first real rivalry. I mean, he started with The Miz.
That's why I brought it up. But if you do that, you got to do it ASAP because Jericho ain't getting any younger.
Jericho does not look good in a long time, though.
He's been off TV. What the fuck are you talking about? You don't know how he looks. Judgmental.
I'm not talking about his body.
Well, Jericho comes back and looks good for like 3 months, and then goes back to whatever it was.
You know, I got you. Yeah.
To break the posting.
Everybody at home singing it.
All right, top three guys
for the people at home.
Top three guys for AJ.
Finn.
Punk.
Well, he already did
Anyone
Cena,
Punk?
so I'm like, it's covered.
Omega.
If AJ gets a retirement tour, I want him to have a Punk match. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
There's a couple of guys that are like not there that I would want to. I mean, he had a big rivalry with Dean Ambrose. He's not there.
I don't need another Shinsuke match and low blows. All right.
Yeah, we don't. Want...
Alistair and him would be fun.
Omega.
If we're
in WWE.
All right.
Maybe he leaves WWE and has a one-off with Omega.
Yeah.
He will have a final TNA match. I guarantee it.
Mm-hmm.
Since there's a crossover now.
Which I hope is either with Christopher Daniels or Samoa Joe.
Jeff Hardy.
No, but that's the thing. People were like complaining about, and we'll get there. But people were complaining about this Dudley's Hardy's match, being like,
yeah, we talked about that already.
They didn't like look so great or whatever. I'm like, dude, you're not understanding the point.
Do you know how old they are?
But not only that, they're doing it.
You know how many drugs have been in his body?
They're all four of those guys. That has to be a crazy amount.
Devon's is gonna resent that remark, and Bubba's gonna kill both of you. I didn't say anything. I'm innocent, Bubba.
Bubba's gonna be like, you know what would be better, and he'll come up with some outrageous storyline.
Shawn Michaels comes out of retirement for AJ.
Dude, see, AJ's is tough though because a lot of his best matches are either with something he's already done, like with Cena, or the people that he worked with don't work there anymore, or
retired, like Kurt.
You don't want to see Shawn Michaels, or not Shawn Michaels. You don't want to see Shinsuke. No,
not again. They let me down too many times. I was like hyped. I was like, this is gonna be like Wrestle Kingdom, and then no.
Yeah.
Like, all right.
They had their first shot at WrestleMania with them. That should have been
great. And you blew it!
No.
Blew it. You had it on, you blew it. God, I love South Park.
All right.
Are we going through Crown Jewel?
Yeah. Crown Jewel opened up with the Roman Reigns, Bronson Reed, Aussie street fight. It was weapon heavy, guys.
Right, that's where we left off.
The street fight was weapon heavy. No, my notes do not say that. Paul Heyman was at ringside.
They do say
during the match. Braun Breaker would interfere. They do a shield bomb to Reigns through the table. Jimmy and Jay come out. In the end, Jay accidentally spears Roman through a table. Braun spears Jay, and then Bronson Reed hits a tsunami on Roman from the top. Winner is Bronson Reed, who's from Australia, I believe. I don't think it's New Zealand.
Yeah.
I think he's from Australia. And then Reigns is mad that the Usos didn't stay backstage. Reigns is mad that the Usos didn't stay backstage. So Bronson Reed won in his home country.
Oh no.
Stephanie McCarron, Tiffany Stratton, Women's Crown Jewel Championship. This match was only like 10 minutes long, and I wish it was longer because it was really good. I felt like both women did well.
I don't understand why it was 10 minutes long.
I don't know. But
they
Stephanie ended up winning.
Matches.
That finisher of hers, man, the spiral tap like off the top, she hits clean like every single time.
Yeah. That was great.
But
great
yeah,
10 minutes, I guess.
I liked that match a lot. But what I liked even more was John Cena and AJ Styles. So let's start from the beginning. Yeah. AJ came out in TNA gear, the TNA gear that he wore for the Pro Wrestling Illustrated cover when him and Cena shared it when they were in separate companies. Face of WWE, face of TNA. So let's start there. Long-term storytelling, brother.
I love the gear. Mm-hmm. I called it out right away. I was like, Andy, I think
he wore the choker even.
He got the choker with the wedding ring on. Besides cutting his hair, he literally did everything to a T.
After so long of not seeing AJ's legs when he wrestles, it was kind of weird for a second.
And he didn't wear the gloves.
And Andy pointed out no gloves, and I was like, whoa, I didn't even
I looked. I said he feels naked to me.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Just remember Andy just said naked.
I don't care if I go outside naked. The intro.
So
Cena wrote an intro for AJ for Alicia Taylor to say, and it said, "The definition of total nonstop action, the ace and total boss of the Bullet Club. It is my honor as an opponent to see if he can beat up John Cena one final time. He is the face that runs the place, the phenomenal AJ Styles." It's enough to make a grown man cry.
I was about to, not gonna lie.
All right, let's talk about the finishers in this match. The match was good, but it was also it was just a fun match too because of all the finishers you could call out.
It was so fun.
All right, I looked at AJ's. I went back, and I didn't go back and watch the match, but I went back and thought about the finishers he did, and they were all finishers of opponents he's not able to wrestle anymore. So Christopher Daniels, Samoa Joe, Shawn Michaels, Kazarian, Frankie Kazarian. I guess he could wrestle Frankie Kazarian because Frankie is a champion in TNA. He could if he wanted to. Who else did he do? Can you think? He did an attitude adjustment. At one point.
I think that wasn't that it.
Cena did Bray.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about the Bray moment. So he hit the Sister Abigail. He's on the ground. When he sits up, he sees that everyone has the fireflies out, and
that was really cool.
He looks up and he nods his head, and it was real cool.
That was perfect timing from the crowd too.
Yeah. So he hit the Sister Abigail. It was more of a lion tamer, but Walls of Jericho.
Yeah.
He hit. Well, the finish was a tombstone pile driver and then an AA. He also hit a choke slam, Scorpion Deathlock or Death Drop. AJ did the Scorpion Death Drop. That's another past opponent.
Yeah.
Cena hit Rusev's Accolade. Anything else you can think?
They went for a pedigree, but they didn't do it.
Yeah, he was about to do.
Yeah,
and he teased the 619. Cena's can't do a 619.
Yeah, I know that
made me laugh. Yeah,
it would have been funny if one of them did a top rope.
So
what a maneuver! What a maneuver!
Just to recap real quick, they teased the 619. They did a Deadeye, but they were doing it for Christopher.
It was Frankie Kazarian's.
They did a One Wing Angel. They attempted the pedigree. They did a Sister Abigail. I'm just
Accolade. Sweet Chin Music.
Yeah. Sweet Chin Music.
Scorpion Death Drop.
Death Drop.
Walls of Jericho.
Walls of Jericho.
Yeah.
No, there was it was fun, dude.
Tombstone.
It was awesome. Great.
So yeah, like I said,
the choke slam.
Yeah. So like I said, the finish was a tombstone pile driver, and then an attitude adjustment. Afterwards, I believe Taker tweeted out.
He did, yeah.
What did he say? Oh, there was also Randy Orton's RKO and the
punt. They teased the
vintage Orton. The first move of the night of someone else's was Cena hit Mrs. Skull Crushing finale.
Oh yeah.
Let's see if I can find a list here. can't. But Taker did tweet out saying it was like masterclass or something.
Yeah, no, he said that was, how you do it basically. It's like the fans were right. That was awesome.
Yeah. And this was, I mean, whether you believe it or not, they say it was the voice of the fans that got this match made at such a last minute. But
I don't know.
Everything's a work, brother.
It is.
All right. Then we had it was a little bit of a cool down match, but not really because of Rhea and they're in Australia. Rhea Ripley and Io Sky versus the Kabuki Warriors. The story's been told week to week about the betrayal from to Io by Asuka, and then Kairi's just kind of doing Asuka's bidding, doesn't really want to be there, kind of thing. But Rio, or as they're calling him, Rhea and Io, they're calling them Rio, even though that's not the Rio from AEW.
Rio.
But they ended up winning. I don't know. All the matches were good. WWE was basically like, fuck that C that they were like, fuck that C that y'all gave us for WrestlePalooza. ESPN did improve their rating and gave it a B this time. They said AJ and John was a A.
Yeah.
They better given that an A. I mean, if they're not giving that an A, then they just don't.
They only gave Stephanie, the lowest grade was the Stephanie and Tiffany match, and that was due to time and how short it was. They said it just felt like it was just getting started, and then it ended. But everything else, I'm pretty sure, got a B or an A. All right, the main event, Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes. It's like a 35-minute match. Two really cool spots, in my opinion, was Cody hit a crossroads. From the top rope.
The top was scary, dude. I don't know why, but it made me feel nervous.
And then Seth Rollins did a coast-to-coast headbutt from, if you're watching from the camera, from the right side of the ring all the way to the left. He did a diving headbutt coast-to-coast. He hit him. I mean, he definitely hit him.
He definitely did.
But I'm pretty sure he injured his shoulder or his left shoulder or left like bicep or something. I read he was seen earlier today wearing a sling. We will not talk about what happened on Raw with Seth. We will talk about that next week. Yeah. I was not expecting it. I feel like it's way too short for it to be happening, but maybe there's other reasons why it was.
Could be about his injury.
Seth won, though. No one interfered, but how did Seth win? Do you remember?
How did he win?
Seth did do his own crossroads. I know that.
Didn't he do...
How did
Why
he
can't
win?
We remember the finish? Where this is a terrible wrestling podcast.
This is a great wrestling show. We're like, what happened?
AI notes say, Andy?
Dude.
Shut up.
Shut up, dude.
Shut up. We're at the end.
We are.
We don't have any finish.
He tried to use the watch on Rhodes as a weapon. Oh, he hit Rhodes, with the watch. And
then stomped.
Yeah. Rollins eventually used the watch as a weapon behind the rest back, hit a super stomp for the pin. Oh, he did a stomp off at the top rope. That's why it wasn't a typical.
That's why it's a super stomp.
I'm not gonna lie. By the time I watched this match, I had many trips outside four bowls deep.
So let's say. So Rollins countered Rhodes during a springboard with a power bomb. That was cool. Rollins did a cartwheel and then the Stardust thing in the middle of the match. Rollins' tights were kind of like the leopard, the white and black, like zebra. I said leopard, zebra, Shawn Michaels, but with some Dusty Rhodes polka dots in them. And Seth started the bionic elbow, but Cody finished it. I remember that. But yeah, that coast-to-coast diving headbutt was nuts. And it looked really good.
That's one of the spots in the match where, like, even bigger than the finish. Like when you think back of the match,
because I've never seen. I don't know why he did it. Like I've never seen him do it. It was just like, oh, this is new, and it was done well. He didn't botch it, but yeah, he did like fuck up his arm. Yeah. So yeah, I really like the pay-per-view. It was what, 5 matches?
Yeah. We fell asleep we had an early night.
We fellas
together. Andy and I together. No, but Andy came.
I was up 4 more hours.
Yeah, Andy came over for the show. I was like tired by like 10:30, so I was like, "Look, I'm turning in." But when we got up the next day, I was like,
"That's when we watch AJ and Cena."
Yeah, I was like, "Let's watch AJ Cena," and man, that match was just
together the night before we watched Bronson and Roman,
which I was really into up until I started getting tired. I was like even like counting along with a ref. I was having a good time.
And then the next morning, Tim cut my hair, and while he was cutting my hair, we watched AJ and Cena. Even his daughter was like, John Cena won. I mean, she knows. We were like, we like both. But she was just happy. Either way, it's funny.
But at the end, she was like, when John Cena won, she's like, that's who I wanted to
win. Did you guys see Cena's post? It was the picture from that song Yellow. It was all yellow. And
the crowd?
And the crowd was also all yellow. Cena's cryptic ass.
Yeah.
His ass was crazy.
That crowd was like 90% filled with those Cena shirts. It was crazy.
I said it to Andy. I said, God, dude, look at all the Cena stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. Imagine how much he made.
4 more dates, guys. 4 more Cena dates.
Well, and that's the thing. The Australian fans probably were feeling in their feels a little bit because they know they're never going to see John Cena live again.
Yeah, that was it for them.
And Raw tonight or today, it was at 8 a.m. our time. Catch it on Netflix. It was in Australia as well.
Our last time seeing Cena was at WrestleMania because there's no way, definitely not for the last Raw that he's going to be on because those tickets, do you see how much they cost?
Guys, I'm convinced.
The nosebleeds were like $400 in DC.
Yeah.
For just a Saturday night show.
Saturday.
I didn't mean to like cut you off. I just had like a quick thought. Like, I will say it is pretty cool that I feel like the WrestleMania that we went to, which was WrestleMania 40, by a weird twist of fate, the universe, whatever you want to call it, was like the last of the WrestleManias that we remember. You know what I mean? Like, I think from here on out, they're kind of like different.
They're sponsored, it feels like.
Yeah.
Corporate.
Like, TKO hadn't fully taken over by then.
Yeah.
It's like weird. We got to go to like the last one that was like still it's like
WrestleMania.
Yeah, it's like you got to finish out.
Now it's corporate WWE.
Yeah, but like to finish out, to quote unquote like finish out your fandom or whatever. It's like we got to go to the one that we needed to go to. You know, for how long we've all been watching.
And also just to see all those people at the end too.
All those people, and just like it was like the end.
No, we fucking dipped out at the end, guys. Don't you lie.
No, the match.
We watched every moment.
The match.
No, after Cody won, we were like, we didn't see it.
No, Andy, not we. You
ran out of
I wanted to leave and beat the traffic.
It wasn't that much.
Looking for my chapstick, feeling kind of caustic.
Even though we did have to walk like a mile to find our Uber.
But I will say, I will never forget that pop when Undertaker's music hit because no one expected that.
People expected
like the
Stone
whole
Cold.
stadium,
dude. And I was crossfaded during it. It was an out of body experiment.
It was
an out of body experiment.
It was.
Both.
As Jeremy, I'm sure will contest.
Yes.
Or he'll co-sign on.
All right,
boys. Just look at the one photo we put up of us. They were like,
do you remember when Andy got the cheesesteak with the cold cheese and it was like still like hard?
Dude, it's just cheese. Slices on there.
There's a guy that goes to my school and he's from Philly and he's a big like Eagles fan. I told him about that.
Yeah.
He was like, He's like, you don't get a cheesesteak from there. He also said don't go to Gino's, obviously, and whatever the other one was. He's like, you go to like the small.
No, everybody knows you get a real cheesesteak from like a hole in the wall or Tony Luke's or like Jim's on South Street. Pat's and Gino's is like the tourist place. Look, when you're getting a cheesesteak DoorDash to at 1:30 in the morning,
I don't really care where it's from.
That's the option. That's what we got. Like,
yeah.
So,
but at that point,
dude,
it was
so
like,
much heartburn in the morning though. Cheesecake
that's how I know we're
bread?
older.
Oh, dude, I definitely had diarrhea.
All right, that's been episode 189, guys.
It ends with diarrhea.
Take us out, Tim.
No, just thank you.